I'm Josh Izewski, and I'm currently getting ready to race the Berlin Marathon.
Taking it slow today.
Josh had a good run in Australia in July. I actually don't think it was a great run. It was a good, solid run to run 2:11:26. It was a PR, but we talked after and we both agreed that he was probably a little fitter than that. So he was hungry to run another one. Josh recovered very quickly from the race in Australia and wanted to get back on the starting line for another marathon before his trials closed up. So he's healthy. He's, I think, about 1% better than he was for the race in Brisbane. And our goals are lofty ones, to knock a significant chunk off of what he did in Australia in July.
My name's Tyler Pennel. I run the marathon, and I'm running Berlin Marathon this fall.
Tyler has had a really good build-up for Berlin, particularly in the second half of this 11-week build-up. Tyler had a significant window beginning of 23 period where he started to really come together again. He ran a PR in Houston, which had been a long time coming for him to see a marathon best. And he came off that hungry to run another marathon this year before the Olympic trials, and he chose Berlin. And the latter part of this summer and early into the fall, he's looked as good as he's looked at any point since he arrived here in 2012.
So training for Gold Coast, I did most of my training alone. Training for Berlin now with Tyler has been it's been nice because Tyler trains really smart. He's got a good mindset in training, which helps sometimes to hold you back when you want to push harder, but also to push you if you're having a day where you're not feeling great. So it's anytime you're training with a group, it's always you're feeding off each other's energy, and it's always you're always going to run better.
Josh and I, we've been running side by side this whole build up. So it's it's like anything Josh can do, I feel like I can do, and I'm sure he feels the same way. So it's like we'll go in and we'll feed that energy off each other during the race.
The fact that the two of them are going to be in that same pace group is a good thing. They can play off each other. If one of them has a bad patch, they can sort of tuck in and relax behind one. They can help pull each other along, as well as advance as other people trickle away out the back. The fact that they'll be running together in Berlin, no different than they did in Todd or at the Greenway in Boone, I think will be a good thing. And I think things are going to go sehr gut in Berlin.
I think the marathon is an event that the more you run it, the more you come to appreciate the distance and how hard it is, but also if you run it right, how much fun it can be too. I think that the biggest thing I've learned from my first marathon to this one was, just the idea of just, every day stacking one healthy day on top of another.
Josh is very patient. He really enjoys the process. He embraces being out there, 20-mile runs and 25-mile doubles, and so I think it's important, particularly in the marathon, for people to enjoy the day-to-day, and I think Josh does. He actually enjoys the process of training hard for longer events, and I think it's one of the reasons that the marathon is an event that he's really, really embraced.
But I'm still excited to get out there and try and run my best and compete against people. Races where you can go and compete are the most fun, for the win especially. But you always, the time goals are, those are motivating too. It's like I've felt like I could have broken 2:10, multiple times, throughout my career. Just never was able to put it together on the day, or the day didn't cooperate. So, it's exciting to be like, all right, we're going to a fast course with good weather, and I feel very fit. So let's go break 2:10, and then, we have the Olympic trials coming up, and so it's, placing top 3 and making an Olympic team is, that's a dream goal.
I think anytime you go into a marathon, you have a few different goals that you're hoping to achieve. You're always going to have like an A goal, B goal. But I mean, I feel like going into Berlin, I have an opportunity to knock off another, 90 seconds to 2 minutes off my time from Gold Coast, just given the way the race was run in Gold Coast, weather conditions on the back half of the race in Gold Coast. So, I mean, I feel like at a minimum, my goal going into Berlin would be to run the world standard of 2:09:40, I believe. And then anything beyond that, I think would just be, gravy. So the Olympic standard is 2:08:10. So, putting myself in a position that I can close the race and maybe get as close to that as I can would be, a great day.
Last session in the books, feeling good. Just one more workout on Sunday. It's gonna be our longest one, so feeling ready to go.
What do you got?
Feeling good and ready to go run fast.